Oh look, a new commentator. Okay, what's his name? The Blast Zone Boy. Okay, the Blast Zone Boy. Okay, let me go ahead and check out your commentary. You just wasted 27 minutes of my... Look, I know first commentaries can be rough, but I'm just gonna give you some critiques, and I might sound a little bit harsh. You have been warned. By the way, I was going to use Raichu for this, but maybe next time.
Hey guys, look what I found in Narnia. Commentary material! But anyways, this is a Pokemon video by a guy called the Data Guy. I dislike this guy. I'm subscribed to his crappy content, just so you know. And I hate this video. It's a Nostalgia Critic ripoff, so what can you expect? He makes some very invalid points. I literally just finished watching the video as of recorded this. And oh boy, this video is abysmal. I cannot wait to cover this. So without further ado, let's begin.
Did you just say you just got finished watching his video? Are you saying that after you did that, you just decided to make the video? You don't know how bad that is. Now your video is going to be a mess because you rushed this out without even checking it again. If you did check it again, then you should have worded yourself better because you said you just finished watching his video. By the way, I'm going to be fast forwarding your intro. Quick heads up. If I didn't speed this up, it was gonna hurt everybody who was watching this. I'm aware that you said you forgot to shorten your intro, but you know something? I'm also aware that you make YouTube poops, but I'm going to let you know right now that commentaries are not YouTube poops. You can't just forget to shorten your intro. Now with YouTube poops, you can do whatever you want, I don't really care. But you can't be lazy on your first commentary. Before I leave this topic, why does it feel like you're lying? Look, hear me out. The Seinfeld theme lasts for 53 seconds, and your intro lasts for 53 seconds. You know what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that your intro would have been dark halfway through. It feels like it was intentional, and you wanted to make the intro end at the same time as the music. Do you see why I said it feels like you're lying?
Have you ever seen someone say the JPEG is real? Well, I am a servant of one of those types of people. What I mean is, whenever I see a bad JPEG, I know I see a bad JPEG. This is one of the worst examples. You have put it in your stationary intro. You know you messed up when you put in your stationary intro. For those who don't know what I mean by stationary intro, it's basically your main intro. But I'm not going on a bigger tangent over the fact that he used JPEGs. I mean, there's so many characters, and they're all crap. They're all crappy. They're all crappy in terms of crop. Can we please go to Disneyland now, Mommy?
You can go to Disneyland once you know how to set up your nitpicks correctly. Hey Blast Zone Boy, let me handle this for you. Nintendo guy, you freaking idiot. I'll give you some credit. Your intro was short and it makes a lot of sense with your name, which means you already know how to set up your intro. With your JPEGs on the other hand, or a hoof, you basically slap on your favorite characters and you didn't even bother to fill in the background. This intro feels very outdated because later on in the video you're a bit older in the video, which can also state that you're lazy to make an updated intro. Now Blast Zone Boy, don't ever let me do your job again! Just for that, you're not even going to Disneyland!
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy.
No you're not.
First, ow! Do you know how to audio balance? Second, was there any reason for you to do that? And third, even if I can't watch the original video because the United States can't watch it, but the title is visible and it says fan-made, which can indicate that it's a fan-made video. And if you don't want to believe that he wants to be the Nostalgia Critic, well, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. Deal with it?
I'm really excited about what we're watching. Apparently, someone requested I watched a Pokemon anime. Let's see which one it is. I hope it's the X and Y one, 'cause that's so cool.
You know what? Thanks for skipping his long rant, but there's just one little problem with that. Why haven't you skipped it when you interrupted him by saying, "No, you're not"? You could have easily skipped it if you had nothing to say. Now you just wasted your viewers' time.
What's with the addy-addy-ah? What even is this anime? And where the hell is Ash? I don't see him anywhere. Duh, can't you see, Louie? He's right there.
I have two answers for those questions. The first one, do you even Japanese, bro? And the second one, it's a Pokemon anime, not a Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Wait, did I just say Yu-Gi-Oh? It's time to... Okay, I won't do that.
I don't know what to say anymore. Are you debating or are you just too lazy that you can't even come up with a constructive argument? Just saying that it's a Pokemon anime doesn't debunk Nintendo Guy's point. Dude, please don't do this to me right now.
Don't be ridiculous. That's not Ash. That's nothing like Ash.
Fun fact about the Sun and Moon anime. It's made by a different animation studio.
You seriously think that guy's Ash? In your dreams.
I'm Ash Ketchum. I came from Pallet Town in the Kanto region.
Wait. How did this...
Fun fact about the Sun and Moon anime.
This?
It's made by a different animation studio.
That's cool, man. Just turn up your volume and not touch his volume. That's totally how audio balancing works. And also, I know that this is the same voice clip you use, you lazy piece of... You know you could have waited until it got there for you to say, animation studio. It's like you want to be repetitive. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
What? Pokemon XYZ was probably one of the greatest animes we've got in a long time.
Did you just mispronounce anime? This will bite you in the bum later because you pronounce it right as soon as you pronounce it wrong. What?
Does it matter? I guess it does because you don't want people to mispronounce anime. That's such a huge problem, am I right? Also, you do realize that both of you guys speak a different language, right? So basically, your argument is invalid.
But why make a bad anime after such success? Well, I'll tell you why. Guys, Pokemon XYZ was so successful. Why don't we make a crappy anime and give Disney the rights? Oh yes, that'll be a marvelous idea. Everyone's gonna hate us and we'll have no job. But that's how I like life.
When I was only starting primary school, which I'm still in primary school, I'm a cool kid on the internet. Pokemon Black and White aired on Disney XD. So Disney had the rights for a bit. From as far as I can tell, it aired on Disney. So I don't see what tangent you're going on. Oh, let me guess, you're going to say that Black and White was a bad anime. Oh wait, nobody cares about that anime at all. Oopsie daisy.
You know what's funny? Pokemon Black and White, or as the Japanese calls it, Best Wishes, can be considered one of the worst series in the Pokemon anime because of Ash's downgrade of a trainer. And I know there's more to it, but right now this is the main problem with its continuity, so basically you're helping out Nintendo Guy. You wanna know what else is funny? Pokemon Black and White never aired on Disney XD. Pokemon X and Y was premiered on Disney XD, so that means you could have easily debunked his argument, because he thinks that moving a Pokemon series to another channel will ruin it. By the way, you could have said that the Pokemon anime first started on 4Kids and then they moved it and it still has a large fan base. I feel like I'm doing your job again. Stop it!
So it just starts off with Ash and his puny face running around and running to school. Oh my god, I forgot Ash goes to school now. There are no gyms in the Alola region. So far this looks like an intro to a toddler playground theme. I mean, look what's going on in the other intro right now. Oh, look at that! There's a lot of training with his Mega Charizard, Sawyer with his Mega Sceptile, Sceptile.
Oh yeah, just so you know, all the stuttering was done by me.
What was the point of that? Tell me. This is what I mean earlier when I brought up repetitive. This guy will joke around without any real purposes in this commentary. He will waste your time with this repetitive bullcrap. Blast Zone Boy, you're making me mad right now. By the way, I'm going to be skipping a few arguments because they're just stupid.
Did you like riding on a shark that could have eaten you?
Not really. What's there to say? It's just like GTA. Bullish sharks.
Great editing skills, man. Now can you argue please, because you're wasting my time here. This video is 27 minutes and all I see is you trying to be a comedian. Wow. The Nintendo guy who's reviewing the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime is really funny because I guess he tries to be someone he's not. I want to watch his stuff now. Oh wait, I gotta finish this commentary. GTA 5, but with sharks. Really?
It's just like GTA. Bullish sharks. It's just like GTA. Bullish sharks. It's just like GTA. It's just like GTA. It's just like GTA.
Man, it was super fun. That's great. Come back again soon.
I really want to see you die.
Right.
Again, what a quality piece of script. And then she said, come back again soon. And then he said, this is a really cool script.
One, it's called a transition, and B, Executor can't even talk to you. No Pokemon can. Have you done your research, Peep? Because I feel like eating you like a peep. I've never tasted a peep in my life, so fight me.
Whatever you say, man. I guess Meow from Team Rocket can't talk to humans with the same language. Yeah, let's forget about that. Let's also forget about some Pokemons can telepathically talk to you. Yeah, let's forget about that too. Did you do any research at all? I guess this is what happens when you rush your commentaries. I did a commentary on the Foxton who rushes her stuff. Like, for real, it was terrible.
I wonder what Ash's mum thinks of the new anime.
It's so refreshing.
Oh, really? You think that's refreshing, do you? Well, tell me, is this refreshing?
It's so refreshing.
That was rhetorical, you idiot! Prepare to die!
Two things. One, was that B movie gun? It's too uncanny to notice. And B, horrible script writing. How do you even get away with this?
I got two things for you too. One, is it really necessary to know what type of toy gun he has? And if you were joking, that was so vague I took you seriously. And two, can you explain why this is horrible script writing? You can't just say that and get away with it. Explain your points, man. I'm not going to do this for you. Why do you even bother? It's just an everyday ranter. At least that's what you label him to be. And also, of course he's going to be ranting because he's trying to make a fan-made version of how the Nostalgia Critic acts.
Does it look like he's okay? He's just been trampled on by a load of bull Pokemon. It's just like saying, are you wearing a hat?
I don't know if you ever heard of this, but those bulls are called Tauros. I don't know if you heard of them. Also, I have a joke idea. Roll it! All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces. All around me are familiar faces. Okay, I'll just stop.
You see what I mean, people? Repetitive shit. Also, dude, you're taking this dude too seriously. All he said was bull Pokemon. Does he really need to be that specific? Especially when he's doing a similar style to the Nostalgia Critic? You know I could just put those words right back into your mouth, right?
Check it out!
This is showing us that every single Pokemon that has come here has died and turned into skeletons.
Oh, gee, I don't know what they are. Maybe they're fossil Pokemon. Specifically these three. Seriously, if you are a die-hard Pokemon fan, you should actually know what these are classified as. I don't care if you're trying to copy the Nostalgia Critic's humor. You're failing miserably. Just because he complains a lot doesn't mean you have to.
I'm glad you know that he was copying the Nostalgia Critic, but too bad the joke flew right over your head. The joke he stated was that when Pokemon comes here, they'll turn into skeletons. How much time do I have left? Really? You better appreciate this commentary, you freaking
No! Ash! You finally made it!
Why didn't she say that in an angry voice? He literally just left her. She should be saying this. Ash, where the hell have you been? I've been searching for you everywhere! You could have died! Do you realize how worried I am?
It's my mom!
Yes, it's your mother, and you are grounded, young man!
All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces. God, Jesus Christ, how dare you cut me off?
Did you just do all of that for a joke? I would rather watch this kid
What's with the addy
than this kid.
Roll it! All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces.
Because at least the Nintendo guy is not being repetitive with a specific joke. And also, this dude is good at what he does. Too bad I can't watch his original video because it's blocked in certain countries.
This is so good!
You can even say refreshing.
Freaking ear rape, man. And also, you made me miss the best joke ever.
How did Ash know what he was saying?
If you even watch the Pokemon movies, Ash could translate some Pokemon's movements in their mouth. Because telepathy!
There you go, man. You contradicted yourself. I bet you're wondering why I said that. Well, remember earlier when you said this?
Executor can't even talk to you. No Pokemon can. Have you done your research, peep?
And you better not use the argument that Ash is the main character. It was poor wording and you know it.
And it just happened to be the right size of your arm.
From what I can tell, all Pokemon trainers that own a Z-Ring in Pokemon Moon have a Z-Ring that matched their arm size. I mean, if you see some older trainers...
You know you can't make up a story like this, man. You know it's bull crap. Alright, so before I get to my final thoughts, let me go to his final thoughts. Also, this is gonna all be unscripted, so let's do this. Alright, so the first issue that I have with your final thoughts real quick is opinions are opinions. Okay, so what you're trying to say to him is that, like, he's like treating like Sun and Moon like it's a fact, which by the way, no he wasn't. He was actually stating that as an opinion. His opinion that he hates it. He didn't say anything for a fact of it. But you on the other hand feels like you try to put Sun and Moon up there or something like that as a fact. It feels like you're trying to give it so much praise or something. I mean, I know you said you think it's good and whatever or something like that. I mean, you could classify that as an opinion, but when you look through the, your final thoughts, you can see what I mean when I said that, like, you treating this like a fact. Okay, next thing is babyish script. Babyish script. Okay. Now, with the babyish script, I get where you're saying where he said that or something like that, but he only said that because there are some parts that are babyish script. And I'm going to have to agree with him here. Because, well, for one, you tried to say TVY7 or something. Dude, did you know that can be classified as babyish, kinda? Yeah, it's still catered to a younger audience. But, they still try to, like, do something for even the grown adults to enjoy. But, dude, whatever you tried to... I don't know. Why... Wait a minute. Why are you even arguing with this one? Whatever. I'm just gonna go to your next point. Too much complaints? Okay, too much complaints. Your point about too much complaints... Okay, dude. Okay. I'm sorry, but, that was kind of the point of the video, kinda. He tries to do a familiar style to the nostalgia critic, but he tried to go ahead and put his input onto the Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it's his opinion that he basically hates the style. He basically hates that stuff. So basically he tried to go ahead and imply that. But you, on the other hand, you're just basically trying to defend it as hard as possible. But dude, let's just think for a second. You said you hate X and Y. Okay, cool. Now he hates Sun and Moon. Okay, cool. Okay, you don't have to agree with him. Like, you don't have to agree with whatever he says, okay? But it seems like you're treating it like it's a fact. Like, you making him the enemy or something like that, because it feels like he's treating his stuff like facts. But in reality, he was treating it like it's an opinion. And also, let me actually break all your arguments together. That he said he thinks he was actually like he said he thinks he was gonna actually leave the Pokemon Sun and Moon, the Pokemon franchise after, X and Y, because I guess Sun and Moon basically wasn't his cup of tea. So it's not his cup of tea, so whatever. Okay, now the nostalgia critic one. I haven't understand his humor, but that's okay. Wait. So basically, you said that you haven't watched his stuff in a long time, but you only watched a little bit of it, but you didn't understand his humor or something like that. But guess what, though? You can also imply that to the Nintendo guy, because the Nintendo guy, on the other hand, was copying off the nostalgia critic style. He was actually critiquing some of the stuff. He was putting some input jokes into it, and he wasn't freaking repetitive with the stupid jokes. He only did like 2 repetitive jokes. The end. Just two. You did so much. I want to break everything. So what I'm just saying right now to you is that you okay, all right. I'm gonna stop being mad. Okay. Now the last thing I just want to say, the last thing that you pointed out is this one. Hold on. Just because the formula changed doesn't mean the classic Pokemon isn't there. I mean, if that's what you tried to say. Okay. The Pokemon, the classic type. Okay, I tried to see what you mean by that, but I guess I know what you mean. That Pokemon is still there, no matter how many times they change the formula. But guess what? This is actually somewhat their first time changing up the formula a bit. Because now Sun and Moon basically have trials. They don't have gyms. They have trials. So basically, though, it's different. And Ash goes to school. Okay, cool. He goes to school now. I actually did want Ash to go to school for like a long time and stuff, because that dude don't go to school. Now, but that's the thing though. His complaint wasn't just that. It was the whole thing in general, because you can't go to gym anymore. Like, you can't go to gyms anymore. You can't go to the champions and stuff like that, you know. So they changed it up completely. Other people would prefer, you know, the original style. Make him still go to gyms. Make him still freaking have friends or whatever on his journey or whatever. And stuff like that. But dude, again, that's our opinion, right? Okay. Now, let me go to the final thoughts. Now, what do I think of this commentary? I think this commentary kinda sucks. Let me tell you why. For starters, you basically rushed this video out. The audio balancing is okay, but when it comes to you trying to go ahead and audio balance with the Nintendo guy, your audio reaches to a whole new level. Here's an idea. Maybe you can just, I don't know, turn down his volume while you're audio dubbing. All the jokes you did were repetitive and pointless. You only had that one little joke that actually worked with me, and that was fireworks. You actually nailed that perfectly. I wish I could say the same thing to your freaking commentary, though. You kinda took his jokes too seriously, and boy, you need to do some research if you're going to counter his arguments. You were kinda putting your opinions as facts, and you know that's not a good idea. There's your criticism, man. Hope I covered the necessary spots. This is Supersonic War 15 saying, keep running.